SS Gentleman, Dean Alejandro here, and this week we are going to have an update from a previous video that I honestly thought I had updated before, and then I realized that I hadn't even been keeping track of the whole thing altogether. So I kind of wanted to reflect and go back to the list and see if I actually had accomplished anything on the list or with the goals, and then I realized I didn't have the list. So if you do not know, last year around my birthday, I basically had this list of things to accomplish prior to me turning 31. And this is because I felt like 30 is like a really big milestone to some people. And normally I try to go to Florida for my birthday to spend time with my family and friends. But obviously, because of COVID, we were unable to. So I made this list off of an idea to kind of inspire me, based off a bucket list kind of thing, but shortening it so I kind of felt more motivated instead of saying, okay, this is on my list, I'll do it, whatever. And kind of to see if I would, fold under pressure or if I just didn't even care about the whole thing. But it did get pretty fun. I had a list, I started going through it, and I guess amongst all the fun, I lost it. So if you don't know, like I said, it's basically 30 things to do before I turned 31. I actually had to go back to the previous YouTube video where I announced this, and kind of listen to a couple of things that I read off of it because, like I said, I lost the list. So I want to just based off those suggestions that I had said before until I find the list, if I can, I want to go ahead and say which things I have accomplished. And see, now that I've done certain things and I'm looking back, I'm like, okay, was this something that would have been on my list or not? But I've been so busy and we've been doing so many things that honestly I never expected and never thought would happen. So here we are. So based off the list, like I said in the previous video, which I am going to put the link below, so please check it out if you haven't. I will tell you that majority of the video is based on my perception, I guess, of my birthdays and the stigma with them every year. And also I was announcing the Soft Serve Gentleman tour like across Colorado, where I did a couple of holiday boxes in a soft serve support program where I created a bunch of different get-togethers across Colorado, and I drove there and delivered holiday gifts and met a lot of you, and it was really fun. So I will put that video below, and I was going ahead to tell you that because you can skip basically all the way to the end of that video if you want to see some of the suggestions that I am going to talk about on this list. So based off of it, and this is going to be in order of the previous video, which is in no order, if that makes sense. So we bought snowboard gear, and we did take a lesson. Oh, and all of these things that I'm going to do, or I have done, I've taken videos, I've taken photos. Some of the bigger things that are more important to me, or that I guess more important to me specifically, or that are fun to document, I will be making their own like designated video if I want to, but this is all based off like what I'm trying to like get into editing and have fun and like learn new things, so we'll see. But we did buy snowboarding gear and we did take a lesson. Spoiler alert, I fucking sucked. I was the worst one in the class. Even the instructor told me that, but it's okay. I'll talk about that later. Schedule hysterectomy. It's actually ironic that I'm doing this video today because my hysterectomy was actually scheduled a week from today. That's a whole other video, a whole other topic because it's a beast. I basically had it scheduled, everything was set to go, and some other things happened, and I had to cancel the surgery. So what else? Pay off one credit card. I paid off a credit card. I put money into savings. I literally, for some reason, like joked about like buying a house on there. I don't know why, but I guess manifestation and manifesting things, because we bought a house. I can't even read. Okay, we opened up a joint bank account. I figured out what was wrong with my hand. I tore my TFCC. I still use it. They want me to have surgery. I don't know about it because I can't really function and it doesn't really fix the issue. We bought a washer and dryer, which was great, and then we moved and we didn't need a washer and dryer, but we still have it, so glad we put our money to good use. We bought a new mattress because we moved, and like I said, I did do the holiday boxes, and I delivered them across Colorado. On my birthday, we did go to an infinity pool at the Garden of the Gods Resort in Colorado Springs. Go check it out. That place is awesome. I'll definitely be back there. And I bought a skateboard, and I skateboard, and I still have not learned how to do it. How to do it, how to ride. So those are some things on my list. I have a lot of other things. I know it's around here somewhere. I just literally got lost in the move. And I have a lot of other bucket list things too. I want to go ahead and start talking about them because I want to inspire you to talk about them, because I feel a lot of the times we put these limitations on ourselves and we think that we can't accomplish things because they're so far-fetched, or we'll do it in a couple of years when we prepare for X, Y, and Z. I have learned recently that everything that I have done in my life got me to where I was, and at that point in my life I wasn't doing well, so I just I think very ass backwards, so I have to do things a certain way to realize other things. But I basically was like, hey, I'm going to play like every day is opposite day, and I'm going to do everything that I normally wouldn't do, of course healthy and safe and legally and everything else, just like small decisions. And I'm going to do that. And basically by like not planning how to do things such as buying a house or doing these bigger things that seem logically impossible, I just did it because I didn't know what to prepare for, because realistically I never thought I could do that. So what I'm saying is dream big, but don't put limitations on yourself, because you can do it. And yeah. And I want to go ahead and point out this adorable shirt, if I haven't. I will also put the link to this below if you want to, or you can check out to get stickers or pride packs. I wanted to go ahead and update you. The deadline for this is going to be right before my birthday in October, so I'm excited to find the list, see actually what I have done, and then like I said, I'm going to do a couple of different videos here and there to explain it. Make sure you comment below to tell me some of your bucket list items. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. Make sure you subscribe and press the alert for weekly video alerts, and I will see you next time.